What's up guys, I'm Motonosity and welcome to the Honda Ruckus Build Series where we're working on a 2015 Honda Ruckus, doing a lot of stuff to it, doing an engine swap and making it an awesome build. If you're new here, you can check back on all the other videos that I've done for this series as well as any that come out after this by checking out the playlist link down in the description or right here. So I recommend checking that out if you're new and you haven't seen everything that we've done so far. But today, we are nearly done. We're nearly done with the build. Now, if you think that you want to see this build done, believe me, I want to see it done more than you do. I'm trying to finish it as fast as I can, but I've run into another snag. Well, so not another snag, but the same snag that we've had for the past few weeks. So if you've been watching, you know that I need to get this tire mounted onto the fatty wheel. And in order to do that, I need a special tool. That tool is called the Cheetah Blaster. I ordered it in like early December. It was supposed to arrive on December 29th. It didn't. I went home for the holidays, I came back, it still didn't get here. Earlier this week though, the eBay app sent me a push notification on my phone saying it was delivered. I was so stoked I could finally get this tire installed, so I went out to my front porch to grab the package and it wasn't there. So I thought maybe they were holding it at the post office and they left something in my mailbox. I went there, and nothing. So I go to check the tracking number of my phone and that's not where I live. That's not my city. It says the package was delivered to Irving, Texas, which is near Dallas. I live in Austin, Texas. Irving is about somewhere around 4 hours away from me. Not the right city. So the primary holdup for the build, I can't even do because it's taken 3 weeks for me to find out that my package arrived in the wrong city. It sucks. It sucks so bad. So I've done what I should have done in the first place and I ordered it from Amazon. I put in the order yesterday with Amazon Prime, so it should get here in 2 days, guaranteed delivery. I'm spending like 30 bucks more than I did on eBay, but I know that I'm gonna get it fast and that I don't have to wait for this to come from China. So in the meantime, I made a list of 52 things that I need to do on the Ruckus in order to complete it. Now, knowing me, there's something that I've forgotten on this list and it's gonna end up making the build take a year longer than it should. That's a joke, guys. It's a joke, it won't take a year longer. I can assure you though that today I will be putting on some of the painted parts so you'll get an idea of what the color scheme is on the bike. I mean, you've seen the stuff, but now you'll actually get to see it with the black on the Ruckus and kind of get an idea of how things will look when we're done. But right before we get started, I want to give a huge thanks to the Ruck Shop and ScooterWorks.com who are providing parts for the build, so if you need something for your Ruckus or your scooter, make sure you check them out. And also to Enigma Coatings, who's done all the powder coating work on the Ruckus, as well as everything that was done on my CRF. So if you're in the Austin area and need some powder coating work done, you can check out all of that down in the description if you're interested. Otherwise, let's get started. First up is the new clutch cover that the Ruck Shop sent over to me. This one's gloss black, so it's gonna go with the bike a lot better. I think I hear someone. Whoa! Oh dude, that's a fly shirt you got on. That is good looking. I think you can get those at motonosity.com, right?
Can you?
Yeah, I think so. I released those a few weeks ago, so you guys can check them. Wow, that is bright. You can check them out if you're interested, but dude, look at everything I did, man.
Wow, it's done.
Yeah, I know.
Did you get your Cougar Blazer or a Cheetah Blaster?
No.
No. It's been long enough.
You wanna know what happened?
Oh boy. Here we go. Story time. Insert story time loop.
I've already done the story. I've already told them. You don't know yet. They have no idea what happened, so eBay and Postal Service are doing an investigation to see what happened.
How cool does it look spinning?
Oh, that's just awesome.
Oh, that looks so much better.
So next up, we're putting on this starter wire right here. This is the original one that was connected right here. What you're gonna do is just cut off this end piece right here because this end is threaded. So we can use this screw, put this eye connector on top of here, put the screw through and thread it in. You can actually shorten this up. I don't have a new eye connector, so I don't wanna do that right now. I'll probably end up doing it in the future, but for now we're just gonna use this wire as it is. I'll probably just loop it or something like that, just for now. We do not have the necessary tools to cut this well. Show the strength.
I'm gonna do down here so it doesn't fall everywhere. Oh, snap.
Oh wow, that was easy.
Wow, I'm just really good with my right hand. Or as some people refer to it as my girlfriend. That was way easier than I thought it was gonna be.
All right.
Totally see everything you're doing right now. Crystal clear.
That didn't stay. No!
I knew you shouldn't have coated your fingers in butter before you did this.
All right, there it is, connected. You got the little cut off nut piece underneath and the eye off of this cable with the screw going through. Yay, nuts and bolts.
Did you just say nuts?
Now I know we've redone this like 5,000 times already, but we're gonna redo it again. This right angle banjo bolt right here has to go on the top side, otherwise it's gonna run into the battery box. Didn't realize that before. And then we're gonna replace these washers with some new ones that we got. That should make it easier to bleed these brakes. So before I get too far ahead of myself, I should probably show you what we're trying to figure out right now. We're working on getting the tank cover on, along with the side pieces here that cover everything up. But in the process, we gotta make sure that we get this wired up the side of this. Unfortunately, it's got this plug, and we wanna make sure that this is as hidden as possible. It doesn't go high enough to be covered up by the battery box, and it doesn't go low enough to kind of get hidden down here. So what we're gonna try to do is cut this loom down a little bit and see if we have a little extra leeway that we can pull this down, and that way hide this plug down here in this kind of groove that's in the frame right here. All right, so I opened it up a little bit. This is all really connected to each other. It was going up, but now I can turn it down. Turn down for what? And I'll get this all taped back up. But now I'll actually be able to hide this plug down inside here, and that should be a little bit cleaner here. So I finally got this all retaped up. It's a little bit dark, hopefully you can see that. Run down, and then I kind of loop in this fuel wire, or fuel cable plug right here. This looks really nice. This will go right up into the battery box. Runs back, and then we'll work on this a little bit later, but we just wanted to get this taken care of so that we can get these covers on and y'all can see the color scheme. All right, so we're starting to run into the little problems. We got the tank on. Take the fuel tank, this tank cover off, you can see tank sits flush. All 4 holes that will bolt through are flush against the frame. However, when we put the tank cover on, it does not sit flush, as you can see here. And the reason that we figure is because it hits the frame right there at the front. It feels like this should be, like it shouldn't even be molded like this, that this should be cut out anyways. So what I'm gonna do is probably take my Dremel here and grind this down just a little bit at the center on the tank cover so that it sits more around the frame here and doesn't run into it. These will go through that all the way through to the underside. There we go. Okay, so those go down to the other underside, and there's clips that come with this stock, like on the stock frame. There's clips that this will screw into. However, we can't find them, and it would mess up the powder coat anyway. So what I'm going to do is just pick up some lock nuts, and that way I can get those bolted in. But you see this is all the way flush down, and that's what, like a centimeter on that side that would have to come down. So as much as I would like to get those pieces on so that you guys can see the coloring there, I can't, because I got to make some adjustments to that. I got to get those lock nuts. Next thing on the list is drilling the hole for the starter button. So here is the starter button, really small. This is going to go on the underside of the battery box. So we're going to drill out a hole until this fits flush through that hole. So here's the front piece. By the way, if you missed the video where we painted this, Robert Flack Designs did all the painting for this, and he got these parts to me. We're going to be drilling the hole on the underside right here. I think I'll put it on this side, and then we'll run it up into the battery box. Alright, so I got that drilled out to the perfect size. In case you're wondering, the exact size that you want to drill that to is 9 30-seconds drill bit. But what I'm going to do is spray some clear coat on this so that the paint doesn't chip off, and then we'll get the start button on this, and we can probably put it on the front and get it wired up. I'll give you one guess where we just went. Fry, where'd we go?
Torchies!
We went to Torchies. We got tacos. We cannot work on the Ruckus without getting tacos. But we're back. That was fake. I saw you.
That was Torchies.
I contacted the ruck shop and they said that what they do with these is they actually raise up the tank. So they don't have the tank sitting right on the frame. They actually use spacers and they raise it up a little bit. So this cover isn't actually touching this. And it actually raises the rear, this splitter up too, which sits behind it, because the issue I'm having here is that it's running into the wire loom, and I can't press it down anymore. It's all the way in there. So they're sending spacers. I'm hoping that's going to raise it up enough. If it doesn't, I might have to shave down that splitter right here, like shave a little bit off, so that this has more clearance. But I don't know. I'd rather not, but I might have to. So we're gonna work on trying to take care of everything here and hopefully get on that battery box. So while we were at Torchies, I let the clear coat here dry. Looks to be good. Dry to the touch. So I can put that starter button in and we can get this mounted up, I think. I have a list of 52 things to do. We've done 3 of them. The way it started, I thought we were gonna complete at least half. That's not gonna happen anymore. So we've got the starter button. We're gonna get this wired up, but instead of putting on connectors on the end of these or soldering anything together, because I wanna be able to remove it, we're gonna use the stock plug, which is connected to the handlebars, and it's somewhere in there. The other thing that we're gonna be doing here is wiring together this yellow one and this white one. So the ruck shop thinks that my harness was made incorrectly, but what I had to do was actually wire the solid green one and the white one together, not what I said in the video. And this is gonna cause us problems later on. I fix it, and I'll talk about it in tomorrow's video. That would normally go to a kill switch, but I'm not gonna be using a kill switch, so what you can do instead is just wire them together, and that way you don't even have to worry about it. Oh, crap.
No, we didn't just do that.
This has to go through the box before we do that. Pretty sure. We have the headlights on. They look amazing. I am so happy with that. Let me know what you guys think. You might, if you look closely, you might see something. There's a little hiccup on the painting for this, and Robert's gonna make me a new battery box and kind of perfect everything. He made it thin over here and wider over here because he needed to match it with the other side of the battery box. But he's gonna get this taken care of and make me a new box, and I'll get that on once that's done. I did want to ask you guys, this was the design that I was going for on the rear. I want you to let me know if you like this or if you think it would look better if these lines on the side continued all the way around and didn't make this turn going down. But I'm trying to decide, so let me know what you think. If you think it should go all the way around or if you think it should wrap down, let me know in the comments. But we're gonna see if we can get this thing not started, but to see if we actually have power before we put the rear the battery of the battery box onto the front. All we have to do is connect the battery and turn the key.
Where's the key?
I'm pretty sure I have the key out here. Key. Key.
This is where I get shocked, isn't it?
Yeah. Someone is gonna die real soon.
No.
Place your bets.
I'm gonna get hurt. But the soldering iron's not on, so I'm safe.
Get it, Fry. Get it, Fry. Do you need my help?
No.
Did you get it?
Yeah.
Good job!
Yay!
Yay! So this little thing is called an ice box.
Call me Icebox.
So I'm told. It's supposed to light up when I turn the ignition if we have power and we hooked everything up correctly. I don't think it's gonna work.
I'm super nervous and I have my doubts.
Moment of truth.
Ready to turn it up real quick, because he goes south.
The headlights work, but this does not have a light. God! Don't do that to me! Wait, hold the brake on the other side. What? But we have power. The lights work. What the heck?
It might be because the back's not hooked up yet.
Huh. What do you want to do?
Just tap it.
Tap it in?
Tap it.
We're gonna see if it will attempt to turn over, because this little thing it's got a light on it, and if you've got power through the wiring harness, it's supposed to light up. But we obviously have power because the headlights are working, as is the horn and these lights right here. If you turn on the brights, that's working, but this isn't turning on.
Wait. Do you?
Nothing? I'm probably going to talk to the ruck shop about this. I'm intrigued, but I'm confused. I'm glad we obviously have power of some sort. But we're going to leave it there. Fry's going to go home.
Bye.
I am going to be working on this every single day. I'm going to put at least a little bit of time into this. I've got an entire list of things that I can do. And yes, that means that there will be an episode every single day. They won't be 15, 20-minute long full build series episodes, but there will be a vlog every single day and there will be ruckus work being done. So be sure to check back every day. Tomorrow, Monday, will be the first one, obviously. I'm gonna try to get these out at 2 p.m. Eastern time. 2 p.m. Eastern time. That's when I'm gonna attempt to get it out, so that's when you should be checking. Or just follow me on Twitter, @Motonosity. I always give an update if there's gonna be a delay on the video coming out. That's where I post all those update stuff. Again, what were you gonna do behind me?
Nothing.
He always does stuff. Okay, I'll just pretend like you're not there, and
work on that.
you can do whatever you're gonna do.
Look at the bike.
Give this video a thumbs up. It really helps me out if you God. You didn't scare me. I don't have a siren on here like 3D Machines has in his truck. That would, I should have put a siren on this thing.
Yeah.
That would be. Leave a comment. Hit the like button if you think that I should put a siren on the Ruckus. But anyways, that's gonna be it, guys. Make sure you check back tomorrow for the next vlog. I'm Motonosity.
I'm Fry Riding.
And I will see you guys in the next one.